All right, now finally into the palace to select.
Oh, damn. We got our 2 levels left.
This one. It's
Robotica Farms.
Oh, I remember this level.
Oh, shit. We're flying into the Microsoft XP, Windows XP background.
I mean, Microsoft XP. I think everybody knows what you mean there. Microsoft XP.
Oh, God. And like Windows XP, it's full of bugs.
And robot farmers.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Bah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. He's got robot spray.
Oh, shit.
It's a bunch of, Oh, damn. What the hell is... There's some kind of... Shit, I'm trying to remember. There's some kind of material that just...
Green bean.
There's some kind of material that just chews right through motherboards.
Acid?
I mean, yes, but like... Whoop. Something just blew up there. Oh,
yeah,
barrels.
there's somebody rolling.
There's some kind of like... Oh, I can't remember. Like, it can be used for like non-technological purposes, for like sealant, or for like a glue, or something. Oh, I'm trying to remember because on my high school robotics team, we were finishing up the robot and we were going to be shipping it at the end of the night. Like we were shipping it like the following morning, and one of the last things that happened was one of the mentors, which is usually a parent of one of the people on the teams, was helping out, and they were getting the last couple things situated, and they used that like sealant stuff on there, and it took about an hour before someone else was like, "Wait, they used what?" And it was like, "Oh, they used such and such," and they're like, "Shit, we got to take that apart right now." And like, what?
Why?
Wait, because like whatever the material was chews through motherboards.
Oh no!
And it just like ate through a whole chunk of the robot, and they had to manufacture new parts.
Oh no!
They had to print new. We had spare chips, I guess, that we could use, but like
still though, that's a pretty heavy setback.
People were expecting to finish around like 11:30 midnight, and they didn't get out. They didn't leave. They stayed there until the morning, finishing it and fixing it and shipping it.
Oh, rough.
Can you flame it?
No, you have to flip it over and then head bash it. I just have to get right over the center of it. There we go.
I could have sworn it was like a brand name of something, and I've heard other people refer to it too.
I guess I just don't know.
It eats through motherboards.
Just never a thing I learned about, I suppose.
Thermal resin. It was like therm something.
Some kind of thermal paste.
I think so. Maybe. Not thermite. No, you know what I'm thinking.
That's explosive.
I'm mixing it with thermite, which is the stuff that gets used to like. I mean, the Hollywoodization of it is that they use it to like take out like iron door locks and things, but
anything really.
Yeah. I mean, that's the application I see the most is like, all right,
sure,
quick, put out the door and you watch little
like,
Sparx and stuff, and
it's,
but
not
thermite.
almost anything in Hollywood land.
Yeah.
Because that's how Hollywood land works.
That eats through motherboards.
Hydrochloric acid, but I feel like
Thermal
you'd know
grease.
better than that.
It's gonna bother me all day if I can't remember what it was.
I mean, like, again, it's not something I've specifically heard of, so I can't help here.
I know. Yeah, thermite. Thermite's kind of impressive because, like, it seems to be about the only explosive or fire-based thing that gets used in Hollywood that looks even remotely accurate.
How, like, actually works the way they kind of claim it does?
Because, like, the way thermite tends to look when it's being used is it kind of almost looks like a liquid made of sparks. Like, it's shooting them out and, like, dumping them out in a way that almost looks like you're pouring sparks out.
Weird.
And it tends to get... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of low-grade thermite that just gets used as a prop anyway.
I mean, why not? If it's cheap and easy to come by and not particularly dangerous.
Yeah. But, like, as compared to a lot of really shitty TV shows that use explosions that are, like, flashbangs, essentially, and stuff like that, where it's like, no, a real explosion doesn't look real big and pretty and orange for long. It tends to be like, boom, and then immediately is this massive black cloud. Like, it doesn't look presentable
for long.
Boom, and then
not good.
Yeah. I wish I could remember what the material was. Maybe if I can get in touch with somebody that was back on the team or something, maybe I can find out what it was. But I thought I just had it and I lost it.
There and gone again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. Let's see. Let's try sealant. Screw. Computer parts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna find it at this point. But yeah, it was one of those things where it was just like, oh no.
Yeah, it's sort of like, oh, come on.
Yep.
They probably felt very bad, though.
Oh, yeah. Something electrocuting the water?
It's like an electric field, yeah. I don't think it is water is the thing. It's like another...
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Chase them down and flame them, Spyro.
You had a very non-robot voice there. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, they are very Western robots, or Southern or whatever.
I'd say it seems more. I don't know. Their dress is very like Southern farmer, but this reminds me more of like the Western, more of a Western kind of a layout than a Southern one.
Damn it.
I always loved when people used to get into that. There was like, for a while there was this stupid thing where people were like, oh yeah, what's the difference between country and Western? When it comes to like music and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know why country and Western was like the full name of that for a while, because this one is just country. Like,
yeah, there was definitely a while where it was country and Western. Very.
Right. Seems like the designation nowadays is country is music and Western is movies, and that's just it. Like, you have your Westerns, which are all like is it gonna? There you go. Like spaghetti Westerns and all that stuff. Are you doing this right?
I thought so. I got one of them.
Well, one of them's behind you now. I think he's on the thing right there. There he is. Then you gotta shoot your fire earlier.
Oh, what? The other one came back to life too.
There you go.
The problem is I got the first one.
I think you just gotta keep chasing them so they don't have a chance to land. Whoop. Alright.
I feel like not letting them land is actually the wrong call, because then you don't get close enough.
Well, part of the problem is like you were running and getting over the peak and then jumping, so you had this like stutter step going on, like right there, because you like launch yourself over the top of the hill, and you like lose a second. Ooh, that was definitely a window right there.
Here, you try.
All right.
I think you think it's a lot easier than it actually is when you...
Whoop. Oh. There you go.
You get nowhere near as close as I think you are.
There's one.
Yep, you're back to exactly one, which is where I was at.
2.
I have gotten the 2.
There you go. Oop. A little lower than I wanted there. Ah, damn it. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to be right there. I would have turned for him. Ah, almost had it. Oh.
You're back up to 1.
Yeah.
You're back to 0.
I think because that one's been sitting on that one for so long.
You have to keep them moving.
There's 3.
Nice.
Oh. Oh, very close.
This is one of those very irritating
I think so long as they don't,
ones.
as long as this one doesn't settle down, I think we'll be still at 3. Just because it seems like they only come back when one of them has a chance to like sit.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I had that one. Oh, come on. Oh no, they did come back.
Oh, yep. It might just be a time thing.
Are you supposed to bring the yellow things here? Oh, that didn't get any of them, really? That's bull. What the fuck? How come none of those are hitting?
Not quite close enough.
Okay, I got one of them.
You just have to get all 4 of them within a certain amount of time.
Guess
It's
so.
a giant
What
pain.
the fuck? Oh, jeez. Oh, give me a fucking break. Oh, you know what? I can... Here we go. There's another one. There we go.
Nice.
There it
Nice.
is. There you
My
go.
fields are safe from those
My
flying
fields are
vermin,
safe for those
Spyro.
flying robins,
That
Spyro.
I done dug up yesterday.
A doodad a dung dug up.
Yep, do that. I done dug up.
Dragon. Splurt. Just electrocuted right then and there.
I think it's another 3 and yep, okay.
All right. So we got 2 more. We got a handful more enemies. We got a lot more gems. Quite a bit left to do.
Oh yes.
Oh, that was weird. Whoop.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Just high enough up that they're
Oh.
hard to hit. There we go.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Okay. Don't love that electrocuted water. Whatever.
Right? Electrocuted water field.
Whatever the hell it is. What is he hitting those at? Like,
I don't
where's...
know.
Oop. Oh, that was a fairy. I was like, what just hit you?
Zap.
Right? So what's with these posts?
I think they're to help you. Oh my god. I think they're to help you to kill these guys.
Oh, they fire out the yellow things. When there's not one on the field, then it fires one out.
Yep.
Oh, it like locked on there too. That's nice.
Yeah, it helped.
I was gonna say, it's like you definitely didn't shoot it that far to the left.
Lies, totally did.
Uh-huh.
Eek.
Can you head bash that to make it switch sides, or just write
Don't
it
even
down?
need to.
Oh, okay. The first one didn't look like the first one you used in the level didn't look like it switched when you wrote it.
It did.
Up,
You
so.
just have to wait on them.
Whoop. Okay, I thought I was gonna knock you off.
Nope. Smoosh that
Nice.
bug. Bug smoosh.
Okay. So far, so good. Oh, was that a track you could run on?
Yeah, it is. That's a thing you can do. But I was just gonna keep getting all the stuff.
All
down.
right. Oh man, this level's big.
Yes, this is definitely a fairly large-ish flat level.
There's only one more left after this before Ripto.
Yes, we are close now.
Oh, do we want to kill that guy?
Oop, yes, probably.
We're up here
Just
now.
got up here though.
Nice. Oh, we can get some butterflies for Sparx.
Full health. Money,
Oh, man,
money,
so
money,
much
money,
more
money,
stuff
money.
to do. Oh, we got vases. Or
Yeah.
vase, I guess. Vase.
Vases.
Welcome to the Vasatorium.
The Vasatorium.
Yes. Did you hear about the Banksy painting?
Yeah, the one that auto shredded or whatever. So I'm kind of with the folks that were like, "Pfft, there's no way that they didn't know at the auction house.
I don't know.
Like,
Is it heavy enough frame?
No, things aren't usually hung on frames. Like,
Well,
Wait.
apparently he sold the piece in the frame in 2006,
Won't be coming near our crops now.
and it was like built in a way where it couldn't be disassembled, I guess.
all right, I don't know. There were a couple things I read in the article that was like, and then somebody messed with the frame to set it up and stuff like that. And I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, I
Definitely
mean,
sounded
Banksy set that
mildly
up
suspicious.
12 years ago on the assumption that at some point it was going to end up in an auction. And I guess he's just been keeping an eye on it ever since. And everyone's kind of wondering if he was watching from a remote location and was streaming it and then hit the button as things were happening, or if he was actually in the room, which would be one of the first times that people could actually pin down Banksy physically being somewhere.
That jerk.
All right. But yeah, so if anyone's not familiar, he made a piece of art in 2006 that was it looked very similar to some of his graffiti art.
Yeah, it was
when
a
it's like
little girl in
little
black
girl,
and white holding a red heart balloon.
Yeah. And then it went up to auction, and allegedly, I guess, the story goes that he had built the frame that it was contained in such a way that if it ever were to go up for auction, which it did just this past week, great, the jars again. So it went up for auction just the other week, and so it got sold for £860,000, which is exactly the amount that his previous work had sold for at auction, which other people find suspicious too.
Right? Yeah. It's just there just seemed to be one or two other things that made it seem like a suspicious.
So
Flames.
as the gavel hit the thing, and it was confirmed that yes, it was being sold for 860,000 pounds. All of a sudden, there was a zzz sound coming from the frame, and the painting started to drop through the bottom of the frame, which was built with a bunch of razor blades inside to shred it. It's unclear whether it was meant to shred it all the way, or if it was meant to get jammed at the halfway point, or just stop at the halfway point. It wouldn't surprise me if Banksy wanted it to completely shred, because Banksy's always had a fairly anti-capitalist sort of message in a lot of the art that he does, and so this was kind of at least halfway intended to do that by literally just shredding half of the piece of art after it gets bought. But then immediately everybody's like, yeah, this is all, like, the second that happened, it's already worth, like, 2 to 3 times as much as an art piece, because now it's, like, an art piece.
Partially shredded art, yeah.
Right, it's an art piece from 2006 that has now become an art piece in 2018 for a totally different reason, and it's like, honestly...
Yeah, now this is a statement.
Right,
thing.
if I had, you know, spent, well, it would have been, like, $1.2 million or something like that. If I had spent that much money on a Banksy piece of art, I would be fucking ecstatic to have shit like that happening. Like, that's awesome. That's going up on some kind of gallery wall, and that's staying like that. That's cool. Some fool robot blocked the path up.
Basically, there's a path all the way around the farm that's gotten blocked by giant turnips, I believe.
Oh boy.
Well, that went excellently.
Maybe we should break this off into next time, and then we'll get through what is bound to be a huge pain in the ass of a supercharged segment, possibly the last one of the main game.